In 6 days, in the divisional round of the AFC, the Indianapolis Colts come to Kansas City as the 6th seed. Your Kansas City Chiefs, number 1, home field advantage. Bring Andrew Luck, Marlon Mack, T.Y. Hilton, and that explosive Indianapolis Colts offense to Kansas City. But after 25 years, it's been 25 years since the Kansas City Chiefs have advanced to the AFC Championship game. 25 years since the Kansas City Chiefs won a divisional round game. In the entire franchise history, the Kansas City Chiefs have lost every divisional round. But this is a different era. This is about Patrick freaking Mahomes, who was born September 17th, 1995. What is the significance of Patrick Mahomes being born in September of 1995? 1995 was the year of the curse. The year the curse began in Kansas City. 1995 was the beginning of the curse of the kingdom. Patrick Mahomes, born September 17th, 1995, has came to Kansas City to break the wall down and advance this Kansas City Chiefs team to the AFC Championship game. Baby, are you with me?
I swear it was I was so...
Hell yes. Hell yes, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get right to that Colts and Texans game. The Colts came out, went right down the field, beautiful 75-yard touchdown drive. Colts got up 7-0. Texans went 3 and out. Colts went back down the field, scored again. Deshaun Watson had happy feet. He was not comfortable in the pocket. He was off. Deshaun Watson was off. He just couldn't make the key passes when he needed to. And the Colts got up 21-0 in the first half. The second half, Romeo Crennel changed up his blitz packages and put some more heat on Andrew Luck. But again, Deshaun Watson just could not get it done. Deshaun Watson's probably going to grow into be a good quarterback for the Houston Texans and have a fine NFL career. But his inexperience in the playoffs, well, he had no experience going in, but his nervousness in the playoffs showed. He's not an accurate passer. He wasn't accurate yesterday. I don't want to say he wasn't accurate all season, but he's not the kind of quarterback that showed yesterday that could get it done when the pressure was on. I guarantee you, if the Indianapolis Colts go up on the Kansas City Chiefs 21-0 and don't score, if the Colts go up 21-0 on the Chiefs and don't score the second half, and they only score 21 points in the first half and don't score in the second, Chiefs are going to win that game 31-21. The Texans had ample opportunity to come back and make it a game. I'm not going to take away Andrew Luck's success that he had, T.Y. Hilton's success. Marlon Mack, the fine running back, carried the ball 24 times for 148 yards. Really, most of his yards were, I think he got 58 yards, 58 to 65 yards in the second half, or in the fourth quarter, when the Texans were taking timeouts trying to kill the clock. But for the Kansas City Chiefs, the curse began January 1996, 23 years ago. The Kansas City Chiefs have lost 6 straight home playoff games, 3 divisional round games. 2 of those 3 were to Indianapolis Colts. The Chiefs were number 1 seed in the 1995 season, and they were number 2 seed in 2003. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the Kansas City Chiefs are the superior team. going into this game, what the Kansas City Chiefs need to do on defense to slow down Andrew Luck. They need to bring the linebackers up to the line of scrimmage to stop the running game, because we want to make sure to beat the Indianapolis Colts, we got to make sure and slow down the Indianapolis. We got to take away Chiefs need to take away the time of possession. They need to win the time of possession, because if we lose the time of possession, then your scoring opportunities go down. If the Colts have a 10-play, 78-yard drive that took off 7.5 minutes and they only get a field goal, or if they get a touchdown, then that's less time of a quarter that the Chiefs get to play. You get to have the ball. So what the Chiefs need to do, they need to bring either the strong safety up. I don't know if it's going to be Eric Berry. I don't know if it's going to be Jordan Lucas. I don't know if it's going to be Ron Parkapoo. We need to do everything we can to help the middle linebackers stop the run. Put Kendall Fuller, Chardarius Ward, and Steve Nelson out in coverage to take away the passing. I know Steve Nelson doesn't put a lot of fear in opposing Steve Nelson doesn't put a lot of fear and trust with Chiefs Kingdom. He's had made some plays, but he's also made some crucial defensive holding penalties. So force the Colts to pass the ball. I'm not saying the Colts aren't going to win some of those battles, but the soon as the Colts get off the field, the better. Because here is the major stat. This is the major stat at Arrowhead. At Arrowhead Stadium for the 2018 season, your Kansas City Chiefs are second in the NFL in sacks. Stop the freaking run next Saturday. Stop the freaking run next Saturday and you will be victorious. The Colts will score 21 points, but I think the Chiefs will score definitely more than 28. I'm not going to throw out a prediction. The Colts will score 21 and the Chiefs will score more than 28. Spin that however you like. Feel free to spin it. Now, for the Chiefs offense, they got to still keep being great. But I got to make a challenge to Patrick Mahomes. The same challenge I laid to Alex Smith 2 years ago at this time, before the Chiefs faced the Steelers in the divisional round. I told Alex Smith he needed to look at the man in the mirror of the Kansas City Chiefs and do everything in his power to win that game. We know what happened that game, folks. Alex Smith missed Jeremy Maclin open down the field. He missed Tyreek Hill open down the field numerous times. Consequently, the Chiefs fell short in an 18-16 divisional round loss at home. So now, I'm going to ask Patrick Mahomes to look at the man in the mirror of the Kansas City Chiefs. You want to continue your greatness. You want to put the icing on the cake of the MVP season. Patrick, look at the man in the mirror and tell yourself you're not afraid to be great. You are great. Continue. You don't want to be Dan Fouts, great regular season quarterback who couldn't get it done in the playoffs. You don't want to be Warren Moon, great regular season quarterback who couldn't get it done in the playoffs. You want to be great in your first year as a starter. Look at the man in the mirror and tell yourself, you got this. Keep being great. Patrick freaking Mahomes versus Andrew Luck at Arrowhead Stadium as the Kansas City Chiefs look to get that giant monkey off their back for home playoff games. It's been 25 years since the Kansas City Chiefs made it to the AFC Championship game. I look forward to Patrick Mahomes and the entire Kansas City Chiefs to take care of business next Saturday evening. Hell yes, baby! And you got to believe it. You just got to. Ladies and gentlemen, this is when real football is played. This is when your freaking reputation's at stake. Not only Patrick Mahomes, Chris Jones, Chardarius Ward. Chardarius Ward's going to be playing his first start or his first playoff game. But the Chiefs have to do everything in their power to make the Colts pass the ball. Stop the ball. Stop the run. Make the Colts pass. Chiefs, Take advantage of your strengths. Your strengths are second in the NFL in sacks at Arrowhead. You suck on the stats. Don't look at the stats. Look at where you succeed. Chris Jones, great season in sacks. D Ford, great season in sacks. You take advantage of your strengths, Chiefs. You do everything in your power to stop the run. Make Andrew Luck pass the ball. Make Andrew Luck pass the ball, and you take advantage of your strengths, and you will come out victorious. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Shaggy Shane, and you know, a little bit to Arrowhead, it's only a short drive to the countryside. Where you going? You can't run and hide. So many questions. And guess what? Those questions are going to be, man, why couldn't the Colts win in Arrowhead? Ha! Because they had to go up against a team of destiny. A team with the real franchise quarterback. Andrew Luck, you were pretty good for a while. Chiefs, this is it. I will see you next Saturday night. We will break down this Chiefs-Colts game. Until then, this is Shaggy Shane saying, you guys all kick ass, baby. Let's get this! Come on! See you next Saturday night. Go Chiefs!